What's going on, guys? Black Scout Survival Late Night Live. So there's been a huge stir about a new film on Netflix. It's been directed by Barry or Mike and Michael Obama. It's called Leave the World Behind. It's got a lot of backlash for a scene that is demonizing whites. Okay, we've seen this rhetoric amp up since 2020. It's been a huge push, and I think it's all part of the ultimate game plan. Now, this movie, I think, exposes a few different things. We're going to cover all those, but this was again on Netflix, and basically the film portrays two families navigating a crisis during a nationwide blackout. Obama's involvement included providing feedback on the script and enhances realism. This scene in question also was something that he has specifically wrote in his notes. So he had actual directing in this scene, right? And this specific scene has obviously stirred a lot of controversy, and you probably heard about it. But I'm not going to play the scene because obviously it's protected by Netflix. But this is the scene, and essentially it features a black couple in bed with these lines. And it says, "I'm sorry, asking you to remember that if the world falls apart, trust should not be doled out easily to anyone, especially white people." And so you have to think, man, like, could you imagine if the roles were reversed? If a white couple said that about any other race, it would, I mean, literally, you'd be canceled. You'd be fired from your job. Your town would probably be rioted and burned down. You would be on every major news outlet, right? It would be absolute chaos if a white person said that about any other race. White people have become the only group of people that you're allowed to be racist to. And not only that, but the celebration of the racism towards white people. Okay. And I really, find it hard that more people don't stand up against this. Because the thing is, racism, no matter against who, is a bad thing. Okay. It doesn't matter. And some things happened in this country hundreds of years ago with people that we never met, and trying to use that as a reason to be racist towards a group of something you were not involved in is really not a good basis. I mean, I don't see how you can even make an argument out of that. But a lot of people, the Marxist ideology, and the push has brought that on where it's an accepted thing. Segregation, obviously horrible thing as well, but then you see schools segregating based off color and things like that. And we're seeing much more of that. And I think it's only going to get worse. And, anytime you take a group of people and try to give them the blanket of victimhood, they're going to use it, right? It doesn't matter who you are. If you take any person, no matter what their race is, could be a white person, you say, "I feel you're a victim because of this," people will take it and run with it. And I think, obviously, politics, division, and when people are united, they're strong. They're harder to control. They're stronger together, but divided, they're much easier to control. And this is all a political stunt. Obviously, Obama very big into politics and socialism, Marxism. So I've not watched the movie, and I absolutely refuse to, right? But the thing is the crazy thing is, I wonder if Obama felt that way about his mother and grandfather here, right? Because they were Caucasian. I wonder if he felt that way. But it's unbelievable. We heard Colin Kaepernick previously talk very bad about his white adopted parents as well. And again, it's a time where division by skin color is a tool used, a strategy that they're using to divide this country and obviously control people. They fall for it. People fall for it. But the other big point of this movie, and I mean, that's the bad part, but the bigger point of this movie is that from what I've read, the movie's based on a complete blackout by hackers. Okay. And basically they take the grid down and, chaos ensues as it would. That would happen in real time if it happened here. And you have to think, man, is this a soft way of them like getting people in the mindset this could happen, like a soft launch? Because just a few days ago, I reported this right here: Chinese affiliated hackers hit critical U.S. infrastructure. Computer systems for water, power, communications, and transportation bodies have been affected. With, our reliance on the grid, the technology, and if it were to go down, right, and China is doing this as a preemptive plan in the case we get into a conflict with them. And good plan. Hopefully it doesn't go through because we're so reliant on these things and technology just in a whole. I mean, even Wi-Fi. See people freak out when Wi-Fi goes down, right? You can't get on, can't get on the internet. People flip out. So it would be catastrophic. And it would also be a easy way to pump you straight into the New World Order or destruction of America, because that is the ultimate goal. You see it happening right in front of your eyes. Destruction of what, we've built here in this country. You have to say it's the best country. I've been to a lot of them. There's not one that I'd rather be at. They may have a beautiful beach somewhere, but as a whole, you don't want to live there. Okay. Nice to vacation, but it's not somewhere you want to live, And then obviously I've been to a lot of very bad places that most of these liberals wouldn't make it, 2 hours in. So I think, this is something reality. This is like one of those things that you should always be prepared. Fire extinguisher, seatbelt, you take precautions. Always be prepared for the absolute worst because it could happen. And especially with our reliance on the grid. And we know that our enemies are capable of attacking. They've attacked it before. Various groups have attacked different parts of our infrastructure before. So don't, sleep on this. This is something that's serious and could happen. Have your provisions, food, water purification systems, gas masks. I've got links to all this stuff below if you're interested in any of these things that I recommend. And just so you know, I'm not Ben Shapiro that promotes a product every 5 seconds in a video. If I promote something, it's something that I actually use. Because if I didn't, I would just you'd be hearing me promote product all the time, and I don't. I only promote a few different products because that's the only few products I use. So again, people, news outlets and media they also took this chance to attack Elon Musk because he made some comments. Because in the movie, there was a scene where Teslas were hacked. And basically, Elon pointed out in the movie, I guess because he didn't watch it, but he said that essentially a Tesla could run forever because it could be recharged off solar panels and things like that. Apparently, the scene shows the cars being hacked via the company's self-driving hardware. And then it caused some kind of wreck or pile up on the interstate or highway or whatever. And so he didn't know the context of it, but regardless, they took it as a chance because he's been the one pushing for, First Amendment. So any chance these guys can take it, hitting anyone that opposes them, they use it. So anyway, guys, I wanted to touch on this. I didn't know if you've seen it. I'm not watching it. I'm not giving them one view, because they calculate those views, dude. I'm not watching. I'm not taking part in that. I've seen enough apocalyptic thrillers. I can do without seeing one more. So anyway, guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me. Make sure you like, comment, share. We've been throttled heavily and people are getting unsubscribed from us like in droves. I see every day in the comments say people that are paid tribe members are being unsubscribed like 3-4 times, and they won't realize it till days later. They're like, hey, you hadn't posted a video, so they go to the channel, they missed all these videos. This is going to get worse, as I feel as we come into the 2024 election. So definitely make sure you're subscribed, bell, and make sure you just check maybe daily. We try to put out a video almost every day. So check in with us. And guys, if you're listening to this, you are the resistance. Stay frosty, stay strapped, stay dangerous.